Okay guys, here is a little walkthrough of our bigger 8-person camper, the RV. It's got the full awning on it. Inside this door right here, there's an outdoor kitchen, basically just a refrigerator and a sink. It does have 2 entries on it. This here is the entry to the restroom. And then you got the main entry right there into the living area. I'll go over a couple things real quick. This one here does have 2 sets of automatic levelers on the back. One set is going to be on the back right hand side. Have a button right there. You just hit extend and there you come down right there. Kind of squeaky. Just make sure they are brought all the way back up when you're done with that. And the other set is up front in the front compartment area. This area right here. And it is back in there. Also in this compartment, you'll have all your hoses and electrical cords and things like that, a few leveling blocks. You will have, this is a 50 amp camper, so you want to make sure and have a 50 amp spot. That way you can run both ACs. If for some reason you're only able to find a 30 amp spot, I do send this adapter that will convert it down to a 30 amp. The only thing you want to make sure is that when you run 30 amp, that you only run one of the ACs at a time. Otherwise, you'll trip breakers and things like that. It does have a brand new battery in it. I put brand new batteries in every year. I also put brand new tires on them every year. You got 2 full propane bottles right here. This has a water tank on it, which is 35 gallons. Which if you got full hookups, which I recommend, you will not have to worry about filling that at all. Otherwise, if you don't have full hookups, then you'll want to make sure and get 35 gallons or so in that, just to make sure you have some water. This has 2 slide outs on it. And then all your controls for your electrical and everything are gonna be right here. So you're gonna hook up your electrical right here. And your city water connection is gonna hook up right here where it's the city water. You will not hook up anything to the flush valve at all. Just don't mess with that. That's a flush valve for the tanks. Your waste hose is going to hook up right here. The outlets to dump it are right there. So this one is going to be your black tank. That's your toilet. And your gray tank is going to be this one. So you're going to empty your toilet first, gray tank second. Your hose to dump it is held right back here in the bumper. There's a hose right back up in there. If it's not in there, then it's up front, one of the 2. So we'll go inside here, show you a little bit of the RV. So walking up inside the RV, your main control panel is going to be right to your left when you walk in. These are just some lights, your entry lights. Living room lights are right there. Got a curbside. This here is your hot water heater. If you're hooked up full electric, you always want to click it on electric. Otherwise, you can turn on to gas. Your water pump, which you won't need if you're hooked up to city water, is right here. Your awning. This will go in and out on your awning. These will slide your slide outs, both slide outs in and out. You just hold them until they start, you'll hear them click, and then let them go. These are just a few sensors. Shows your battery and things like that. And I always make sure and have it dumped. That sensor that shows the black tank, it's always going to show about a third. I don't know why it does that, but it always does. But I do dump it whenever you come in. First, go to your right. It's going to be the queen size bed. In here, got a couple speakers. Has your front AC unit, which, like I said, if you're running 50 amp, you can turn that on. Otherwise, you will not be able to use it. You'll still have the main AC, which will duct out of this duct right here. But this just gives you a little bit extra. So you got a lot of storage in there. This here is a couch that pulls out to a full bed. Just fold it out. It's got a little fold out couch there. On your kitchen area to your left, you got your double sink. You got your oven, stovetop. It's got a microwave and a range hood. You got your refrigerator right in here. And you want to make sure there is a sensor on this, which is right here. It falls down quite a bit. It needs to be up inside. It needs to be up inside there. And I will have that all ready to go for you. It slides up. There's going to be a little sleeve right here that holds on to that thing. So I'm going to have all that up there. Just make sure it's up in that sleeve. If it's not in that sleeve, it will not cool down. So make sure it's up in that sleeve. Here's your freezer. And all you got to do to make this start when you're on full electric, click that once, and that will turn it on. You don't have to have it on gas or anything. It'll automatically be on. Going all the way to the back here, this here is your AC control. All you gotta do is turn it on. Then if you want it to cool, set your desired temperature. And that's all it does, just like your AC at your house. The door right next to that is gonna be your restroom, toilet, sink, and shower. Your table right here can convert down into a bed. Back in the back, get some lights on for you. You got a double bunk bed, one on the ground, one up top. You've got another bunk back here in the back. Right now I'm running off the battery because I'm not plugged in. I don't have any electrical anywhere close, so you will be able to run the lights and things like that off the battery or off your truck. You will not be able to run your AC, of course, off the battery just because it doesn't, draws too much power for that. You do have your TV with your radio, DVD player, and a fireplace. And other than that, that's really all there is to this RV. It's pretty simple. Make sure you got a 3/4 ton truck at least to pull it. And then make sure that when you bring this back, that you have it all dumped. Both black and the gray tanks completely dumped. And then make sure and just park it here at my lot. Let me know it's back, and we'll get all checked in. If you have any questions, you got my cell phone number. Let me know. Thanks.